In every courtroom, a gavel is meant to symbolize justice. But what if that gavel was for sale? In Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, children were handcuffed, shackled, and sentenced, often without lawyers, sometimes without crimes. Two judges turned justice into a business. This isn't a rumor. It's not a conspiracy. It's a true story proven in court, remembered in trauma. This is the story of the Kids for Cash scandal, and you're watching A Veil of Crime. Luzerne County sits in northeastern Pennsylvania, where coal dust once clouded the skies and factory horns echoed down the valley. By the early 2000s, the smoke had cleared, but something darker crept into its courtrooms. Judge Mark Ciavarella, presiding over juvenile cases, was known for his harshness. Judge Michael Conahan, an administrator, held the key to the budgets and secrets. Conahan arranged to defund the county-run juvenile facility, calling it unfit. In its place, a privately owned, state-of-the-art youth prison, PA childcare. Behind closed doors, Conahan and Ciavarella secured $2.8 million in kickbacks from the builders. Every child they sent there meant more money in their pockets. Then came the sentencing spree. Over 2,000 children, some as young as 8 years old, were dragged from classrooms into shackles. Half were denied legal counsel. All were denied justice. One girl created a parody MySpace page of her principal. She was sent to detention. Another got into a schoolyard scuffle, gone for 6 months. Some kids were jailed for truancy, for cursing, for stealing a CD from Walmart. Inside PA childcare, teens were warehoused, some in solitary. Many left with mental scars, others never recovered. For Judge Ciavarella, this was zero tolerance. For the kids, it was a stolen childhood. In 2007, the Juvenile Law Center noticed a pattern. It was too disturbing to ignore. They exposed the scheme, prompting a federal investigation. By 2009, the FBI filed charges. Conahan pled guilty. Ciavarella, he went to trial. Even then, he denied wrongdoing. He called it justice. Ciavarella was convicted of racketeering, fraud, tax evasion, and money laundering. He was sentenced to 28 years in federal prison. Conahan got 17 and a half. In 2022, a civil jury awarded over $200 million in damages to nearly 300 former juveniles. One boy who served time later took his own life. He couldn't shake what had been done to him. Others still carry the weight of what they experienced, not just the time lost, but the trust betrayed. The Kids for Cash scandal changed juvenile justice forever. Reforms were made, eyes were opened, but the children, some now adults, will never be the same. This wasn't just a courtroom scandal. It was a theft of innocence hidden behind a robe. When justice is bought, truth becomes the first victim. This was Luzerne County's darkest chapter, and you've been watching A Veil of Crime. Subscribe for more haunting history.